Hi everybody. So today we're going to make something that I mentioned in a prior video. Go on. In a prior video. And it involves cottage cheese. Y'all might be going, okay. Cottage cheese. What are you making? We're going to make an ice cream out of cottage cheese. Okay, so got my Ninja blender. Ninja blender. Ha. Okay, I gotta go get a spatula. Hang on, be right back. I saw this recipe on TikTok, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try that. I actually tried it on Saturday, and Josh and I were like, okay, that's good. So I got a spatula and a 1 cup measuring cup. You're going to take 1 cup of full fat cottage cheese. Okay, 1 cup. Smoosh that off. Make sure you don't have a big hole in the bottom of it. 1 cup. Okay, 1 cup. Put that in your blender. Scrape it out. Make sure you get it all in there. And y'all are probably going, Tora, this sounds so weird. Yeah, it does. I'm going to tell you that it does. And then you're going to put your lid on. If I can get mine on straight, that'd help. And you're going to blend this until it is absolutely velvety smooth. Okay? Velvety smooth. You want it smooth as silk. This will probably take you about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to pause while I'm blending, and I will show you guys what velvety smooth looks like when I get there, okay? Be right back. Okay, that is what I mean by velvety smooth. It is lump free. These are speckles on the side of my container here. Okay, they lump free. I mean, you want no solid curds, okay? Now, okay. I'm going to change out blenders because this time I want to make it with strawberries. You might be going, Tora, strawberries are really high in carbs. I mean, that's a 13 minus 3. That's a 10 net carb. That's for a whole cup. We ain't using a whole cup, guys. No, I'm just maybe 5 strawberries. That's all we're going to use. 5 strawberries. That is not going to be that much carbs, okay? And you're not going to just sit down and eat the whole dadgum thing all together. Focus, Tora. You got to get this lid on straight. There we go. All right, and I'm going to use my little bullet blender here. The one I use for my protein shakes. And I'm going to buzz these up, okay? It's going to be loud, so I'm going to stop. And I'll start back up. Okay, strawberry powder, awesome. Switch this back over, back to the blender. Add your strawberries. And I know, at first when I saw this, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I am going to have to try this. And I know, you know, a lot of people cannot afford $5, $6 for a pint of keto ice cream. I get it. You know, time's tough. The economy, not your best friend. Alright, so I'm going to blend this together. Stop. Scrape it down. Because you want to make sure all that strawberry goodness gets in there. Okay? And it's going to turn a nice, pretty pink color. Pretty pink. Okay? Scrape it down. Wipe off your spatula. Buzz it again. Okay, that's pretty incorporated. Now, I'm going to taste this. Okay? I'm going to taste it right off of here. It needs sweetness. Tora, how you going to have sweetness to this? You can't put sugar in it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Ta-da! We're going to put some stevia in it. And y'all might be going, oh Lord. How much are you going to put in there? Well, this is a 1/3 measuring cup. And it's maybe a third full. We're going to start with that. Buzz that up a little bit. Scrape my sides down because my powder went everywhere. Scrape, 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 scrape. Put some up on that rod there. The blender knife thing. Okay. And this is a wonderful time where you can go, okay, I'm going to give it a little. That tastes pretty good. Now, if you want to dial up your strawberry flavor, I have a trick. Some of y'all might be going, Lord, what is she doing now? This is a Starburst all pink strawberry pack. No, I am not putting the entire thing in. I put maybe a quarter in. But it's got a good strawberry flavor. Now we're going to taste it just again. After I scrape my sides down. Because like I said, that's a good way to taste it. Is after you scrape your sides down, then you got that stuff on your spatula there. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Now, I'm going to show you something else that you can put in there. If you want to make like a chocolate covered cherry, Lily's dark chocolate baking chips. I know it's going to be backwards, but for 24 chips, it's 8 minus 5, so it's 3 net carbs. Okay, we're going to toss a few of these in there. Let them buzz up a little bit. Kind of have a little bit of a chocolatey moment. That's probably not 24. Close enough. But like I said, we're not going to sit down and eat the whole tub together. All in one sitting. One thing I like about my Ninja, she does a good job. She does a fabulous job. Alright, I'm going to show you all this. Come here. Come here. That is so good. Yes, please. So, maybe a little more sweetness, depending upon how you like it. Maybe a little less sweetness, depending upon how you like it. But easy if you got a blender. And if you don't have a blender, but you got a little blender to make protein shakes with, use that. There you go. Easy peasy putting in a pie. Okay, now you're probably thinking, okay, now you've got it. It's in the blender tub. What do? I just washed this since I just licked it, okay? I did. I used soap and water. I have a little container here. Little Rubbermaid container. I pulled my my knife blender thing. Put it in there. And then I'm just going to pour this in here. Scrape it in. I tell you what, the one that Josh and I made Saturday, I used cherry. I made a cherry one. Same recipe, but I didn't use frozen cherry. Okay. What I did was I just used a little flavoring packet for water. And like I said, I just put a little bit in it. And I mean, it flavored it up. Oh, it tasted so good. And then with those dark chocolate chips, I had I had cherry chocolate chip ice cream. Now, I am going to tell you this. It's not going to be, quote, freezer safe. Okay? And I'm going to say that, like, because I saw some people on TikTok who were like, mine's turned into a frozen block of ice. Well, it's because it's not churned. Okay? It's not a churned one. Okay? It's not. Alright, so what you need to do is you put this in the freezer and let it start firming up. And then I throw mine, put it in there for about 35 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending upon how your freezer's set. Okay, and then what I did is I just put it back in the bottom of the refrigerator and let that kind of thaw a little bit. So it was more like a frozen ice cream pudding type thing. But y'all, I know that looks really white on screen, but that is a beautiful pastel pink. Beautiful pastel pink. And then it's got little bits of chocolate in it. And little bits of strawberry. And keto friendly. Packed with protein. I mean, cottage cheese is a good protein source, okay? And if you're on keto, low carb, whatever. Or if you're just looking to do a more health conscious or even a bariatric recipe, this is a good one, especially with summer coming up. I mean, yesterday we had almost 80 degrees. Today it's like 75. You know, it's getting summertime, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just put my lid on here. Okay? And these are my Rubbermaid containers. And they've got like a little burp lid on top. Close, push it down, get the air out, as much air out as I can. And then I'll just throw this right into the freezer, like I said, for 35, 40, 45 minutes or so. Just so it starts crystallizing around the edges. And it really firms up. And then I'll throw it in the bottom of the refrigerator. And then Josh and I have this nice little snack. Easy snack, guys. Easy snack. You know? And maybe you don't like the taste of cottage cheese. It's a way to hide cottage cheese on you, okay? There you go. There you go. It is Tora approved. It is hubby approved. He's not home. He's going to be surprised when he gets home and sees that I made a new batch. So, especially with it being ice cream or strawberry, because he loves strawberry. So, there you go. I'll see you all later. I'm going to go put this in there. You all are beautiful or handsome. You're not alone ever. You're not alone. Be kind to yourself. And be kind to others. Maybe make a little something special for somebody. And share it with them. Okay? And one last thing, guys. Love ya!